Hey, what's going on, y'all? Sandwich Slam here. Welcome back to a brand new Slam movie review. And we're here for another movie. We are here for the 2009, the sequel, The Descent Part 2. And I wanted to watch something. I wanted to watch a slasher, but I'm like, I got Shudder for the month. And I'm like, I saw the first Descent. I liked the first Descent. Very claustrophobic. And with those fucking earth crawlers or whatever the fuck they are. And all female cast. And I really don't watch a lot of movies with just all females. And I'm like, you know what? Let's watch this. Let's watch the part 2. I was gonna watch The Prowler. I tried watching Terrifier, piss. And then yesterday, saw VHS 99. And today, earlier, I watched the movie before this review, Mikey, with my girlfriend. But I decided to watch The Descent Part 2. And after watching it, I mean, like I seen online, like the reception of this film, there really didn't need to be a second film. I mean, they didn't really need a second part of this. I mean, the first one had an extending ending, and it had like an alternate ending and stuff. That was great. I liked that. That was great. This film, though, right off the bat, the characters, I don't care about them. I mean, the only characters you really care about is Sarah, who was the survivor from the first one, or you think who's the survivor, and Rios. She's like the officer, Deputy Rios or whatever. Those are the only two characters I cared for. The Sheriff Dick, his two search party two guys, and Kath, Dan, and who the hell these guys' names is? I want to know what these guys' names are. Let's see. Dan, I think Greg. That's who it was, Greg. So Dan, Greg, and Kath. Those were three characters that went with the fucking sheriff. Who's the sheriff? Let me see here. Gavin R. Harvey. That was him? What? I didn't know that was fucking him. What the hell? I didn't realize the fucking sheriff was played by Gavin O'Harvey. He's the fucking guy who was he was like the gang leader in Death Wish 3. What the hell? I thought it was someone else. I didn't give a... This guy was a fucking dickhead. And it's 2 days after the first film. They find Sarah. Sarah is traumatized, PTSD all the way. I mean, she already being a wreck with her daughter and husband dead in front of her, and then all her friends, when they went in this fucking damn cave, they're all dead. So she's traumatized and stuff. And the sheriff and Rios, I think name's Rio. Yeah, Ellen Rios. Trying to ask her questions and stuff. Oh, what happened? What happened? And so then they find this old chapel, which is an old mine. Chapel 9 or something like that. And so they had this search party, which when I saw the trailer, I thought that the trailer was... she went to bed already? Oh, she is. Good night, my love. Sorry about that. But yeah, they have a search party. Dan, Greg, and Kath with Sheriff Vanes and Deputy Rios. And It's just they go back into the caves. The fucking sheriff thinks because Sarah got all the blood of her friends because of trying to help them with those fucking earth fucking demon dwellers or whatever. And there's a point where, I think she did this. Well, I think she did this shit. Like, you fucking dumbass. Like, you're fucking stupid. Man, they just go for the cave, claustrophobic. That's one thing about me in caves. You're never going to see me in a motherfucking cave. I mean, I might be able to go to those one caves, like with a boat or walking, maybe it's big and open. But I don't know. I don't like that fucking shit. But I mean, the characters, Dan, Greg has like a crush on Kath or something. They're just flirt buddies, and then Dan's the leader. But I didn't care. I mean, like I said, I didn't care. And then the cave. Well, the sheriff encounters one of the blood crawlers. That's what they're called now. Demon crawlers, where the fuck crawlers. And the fucking at one point the rocks they separate from each other. Rios is with, I think, Sarah. Kath got and when you thought like, she's got nowhere to go, she was pinned down. And like, well, he had no hope for them. And then Greg and Dan were together, but now the fucking blood crawlers come in and the gore and yada yada. Dan gets fucking killed first. Fucking Greg fucking martyrs himself because he was dying because the blood crawl bit him, and he saved Kath's life. But her dumbass went to the other side of this whole big deal using one of the old dead ladies, the woman's to catapult herself against the cavern trail or wherever the fuck. And this bitch just yells, and then she just gets, you're dead. But the thing that was really, the thing out of nowhere that came out of left field was Juno, who was the chick that Sarah left in the first one because they had their comeuppance and shit, yada yada. And I thought she was left to die, but she didn't. And I thought she was like a demon, blood crawler herself, but no. And so she helps out them a lot and stuff. And then her and fucking Sarah get into it. But then you also found out, because I wasn't, they talked about in the first film, I don't remember, but maybe I wasn't paying attention. The reason also why they didn't get along as much or something like that is because she had an affair with her husband. Because when Sarah was talking to Rios about, what happened to you guys, she's the reason why they want to go to this cave anyway, named after her. But she was a badass. And then the fucking when the sheriff died, like, fuck you, I don't care. He was the guy that wanted him to die first. Fucking prick. Chopped his arm off. Bye-bye, jackass. And then Sarah and Juno their friendship, they kind of, it's okay, they let bygones be bygones, trying to get out with her, Rios and her. But no. They're at like this fucking, they're about to be at this tunnel to get out, right? There's a little hole. There's light. But they're actually at this fucking coven where it has all the fucking blood crawlers together. That's where they got their food. They bring it down. They bring this shit down, and they're trying to be silent shit, but then they make noise and shit, yada yada. Juno ends up getting killed, but Sarah stays for her. And Juno, as she's dying, I'm sorry for everything, and she's like, it's okay. She dies. Then Rios is trying to get out. And Sarah just looks, and then she just screams and martyrs herself. So she's dead. And then you think Rios is going to get up there, and she does. She gets up there. But yeah, I forgot about early in the movie. Ed, his mind. It's his family's mind or something he knew about in the beginning of the film. He's the reason why. Hey, you need to go over here to the Chapel 9 or whatever. But this dumbass out. This is why this fucking movie. And the thing is too. At first, I'm like, whatever. And then I got really into the film. At first, I was like, I don't really care. I'm a thumbs down this movie. And then when I got into it more, with Juno coming in here and stuff, okay, the thumbs up. Okay, I'm liking this. But the fucking ending, this Rio chick, she gets out of the fucking thing, right? And then she gets fucking clobbered with a fucking shovel by Ed. And then he fucking drags her back to the cave entrance and leaves her there. And Rio's fucking emerges consciousness, and then a blood fucking crawler comes and just does this jump scare, and in your words, pussy got her back down there and ate her to death. And when I saw that, I'm like, there was no, like I said when I look at the reception on this fucking film here, there was no need to make the fucking second part of this. Now, if Rio survived, I would like this movie a lot more because, yeah. I don't know what the fuck to even say. Acting's great, the blood was great. The only character, at first I cared about was Sarah. But then throughout the film, you actually get to know Rio's. Like, she's got a daughter herself. She made in part of the film, she talks about it. Like, she's on camera saying, Mommy loves you, and yada yada. Sarah died basically for nothing. She basically had no fucking fear in this. She's traumatized and shit. But she came in there like nobody. She actually beat the shit out of him. To break away from him. But at the end of the day, I did not care for this film. I liked it at first. No, I didn't care for it at first. Then I liked it. And then at the very end, it just... No. Now, I would like it if Ryu survived or whatever. But no, we had to go for this little stupid thing because there's no payoff. There's no part 3. It just goes like that. And I'm like, well, that doesn't sit well with me. I'm sorry. I like when evil fucking doesn't prevail in the end. Evil whoops its ass throughout the film, but the ending, it should be a good ending. But that's just my take on it. Do I recommend this film? No. Go see the first part. Don't see part 2. And definitely not rewatchable. The first part definitely is rewatchable. Part 2, no. Piece of shit. So, but that's what I think about The Descent Part 2. More like The Shit Part 2, because it didn't need it. It wasn't needed. And then they make this fucking film, and they made it even worse. It was good, but it's just claustrophobic with these demon crawler fuckers, and these fuckers win at the end of the fucking day. Oh yeah, they lose some of their family, but we don't know how many of these fucking anthills they got in there. I don't know, but that's my thoughts of them. Either way, if you like these movie reviews, definitely check out my playlist of slammed movie reviews. I got a lot, 200 plus, 220 plus movie reviews. Definitely check them out, my thoughts and expertise. If you like these, or you say, oh, this review sucks, because I'm not the best reviewer in the world. I just love talking about films in general. But definitely give me a subscribe or a comment or whatever. And you take care. And I'm out of here, and we'll see you next on the next Slammed Movie Review. Peace.